Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your host, Delano, on the FanWire podcast. Check this out. We're going to be breaking down the Washington Mystics' newly acquired point guard, Georgia Amoore. She was taken with the number 6 pick in the 2025 WNBA Draft. So, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. So, Georgia Amoore is out of Kentucky University. She is a point guard, and she is considered a point guard's point guard. So pretty much, she is the prototypical point guard. She has the ability to dictate an offense, right? And make sure it's run effectively and correctly, right? So she has demonstrated that throughout her entire collegiate career. But let's give some quick background on Georgia Amoore. All right, so she is from Australia, and she's 5'6", so she's small in stature. But when we say she has a lot of heart, she plays like a lion, right? Even though she's 5'6". She's also from Virginia Tech. Well, she transferred to Kentucky from Virginia Tech. So she's one of the transfer portal ladies. And yeah, she was a grad student when she played at Georgia. And let's get to the stats. What did she do in her last year of eligibility at the University of Connecticut? I'm sorry, University of Kentucky. No, don't beat me up too bad in the comments. All right. So Georgia averaged 19.6 points a game. She also averaged close to 7 assists a game. So she is a floor general. She knows how to operate an offense. She can get a bucket, and she can get other players involved. So again, she is the prototypical point guard. She's what you want. She shot 33% from the 3-point line while shooting 42% from the field, and she averaged 2.3 rebounds a game. So she did her job by far, right? The only drawback that you really see in her game is pretty much the height, but she knows how to get through defenders that are taller, that are bigger, get to open spaces on the floor, and make the right decision, whether it's to shoot, the pass, or to keep even dribbling. So she's phenomenal. Playing defense, she's played defense against bigger ladies and bigger competition, and she's held her own. So hopefully on a WNBA level that will continue. But there definitely are grown women in the WNBA. So we'll see if that becomes an issue. All right. So like we said, Georgia is a point guard's point guard. She plays with an infectious joy while she maintains creativity. She's a shot maker and a facilitator, right? She's known for being a good person and high character, right? So I think she'll fit in great with the newly developing culture that the Washington Mystics have. So you want those high character people, right? Additionally, when it comes to Georgia, she takes pride in the job of getting her teammates involved. You can't beat that. That's what you want in your point guard. You want them to be able to score. You want them to be able to do other things. But the main thing is get others involved, because that fosters success, right? So we're looking forward to that as we go forward. Um, so what we project for Georgia, we believe that Georgia will actually battle for the starting point guard role, right? Because we need a point guard. But it's a very strong possibility that she will come off the bench early in the season. And then by probably midway point where the All-Star game is, we can probably look for her to start if she's not already started. But I think that's pretty much how it's going to go. I think she's going to work her way in and roll from there. However, we don't have a true point guard, I believe, on the team, right? Because if you play Georgia at point guard, Brittany Sykes can move to the 2 guard and just score the bucket. I mean, get to the bucket. Whether it's with the J, going to the rack. So there's a strong possibility that Georgia can start. But I think that they're going to, unless she just has a dynamic training camp, I think that she's going to end up coming off the bench from the outset. But still to be seen. Still to be seen. So let's see here. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for Georgia Amoore at this point. Remember, she's a point guard to point guard. She takes pride in get other people involved while being able to get a bucket when needed. I think that's great as an addition to the team because she's a high character person while being able to being able to connect with the community. I think she's gonna embrace that. And I think she's just gonna be good for the team. I think she's gonna be really, really good for the team. All right, so that's Georgia Amoore, the 6th pick was a WNBA draft by the Washington Mystics.